cosmic secrets revealed. Beyond time, beyond space, beyond imagination.
What if everything you believe about time is wrong? What if the past, present, and future all exist? Right now? This isn't science fiction. This is the strange and fascinating truth behind the illusion of time. Prepare to have your mind bent as we explore one of the deepest mysteries of the universe. For centuries, we've pictured time as a river, flowing steadily in one direction, carrying us from the past, through the present, and into the future. It feels intuitive, right? A continuous, forward-moving current. But in the world of physics, time isn't so simple. The classical view of a universal clock, ticking at the same rate for everyone, everywhere, was shattered by one of the greatest minds in history, Albert Einstein. According to his groundbreaking theory of relativity, time isn't a separate, independent entity. Instead, it's woven together with the three dimensions of space, forming a single, four-dimensional fabric called space-time. This isn't just a metaphor. It's a fundamental description of our reality. The universe isn't just a stage where events happen in time. Space-time itself is the stage, and it can be warped, stretched, and bent. This concept completely revolutionized our understanding, turning time from a simple metronome into a dynamic, flexible component of the cosmos itself. Einstein's theories didn't just link space and time, they showed that the passage of time is not constant, it's relative. Time actually moves differently for different observers, depending on their speed and the gravitational field they're in. For instance, the faster you move through space, the slower you move through time relative to a stationary observer. This is called time dilation. If you were to take a trip in a spaceship traveling near the speed of light, you would age more slowly than your friends and family back on Earth. When you returned, you might have aged only a few years, while decades had passed for them. Gravity has a similar effect. The stronger the gravitational pull, the slower time passes. This isn't just a theoretical idea, it's a measurable fact. The GPS satellites orbiting Earth have to constantly adjust their clocks because time runs slightly faster for them in weaker gravity than for us on the surface. So, the idea of a single, universal now is a myth. Your now is different from the now of someone on a different planet or even on a fast-moving train. Time is personal, flexible, and deeply connected to the fabric of space. So, if time is relative and there's no universal now, what does that imply about the nature of the past and future? This leads us to one of the most mind-bending concepts in modern physics, the block universe theory. This theory suggests that all moments in time, past, present, and future, exist simultaneously and are equally real. Imagine the entire history of the universe as a single, four-dimensional block. Every event, from the Big Bang to the final heat death of the cosmos, is just a point within this block. The past isn't gone, and the future isn't yet to be. They are all simply there, laid out in the geometry of space-time. In this view, our sense of time's flow is just an illusion created by our consciousness as it moves through this pre-existing block. We experience moments sequentially, one after another, creating the sensation of a moving present. But from a higher dimensional perspective, nothing is flowing at all. Everything simply is. It's a radical departure from our everyday experience, suggesting that reality is a static, timeless whole. If the block universe theory is correct, the philosophical implications are staggering. Think about it. Every moment of your life, from your first breath to your last, already exists as part of this cosmic block. They are permanent features of reality. This means you're not really moving through time. You are simply experiencing your personal timeline, which is already laid out. This challenges our most fundamental ideas about free will. If the future is already written, are our choices just illusions? Are we merely actors reading from a pre-written script? The feeling that we are making decisions in the present moment might just be our consciousness catching up to what was always going to happen. Our memories of the past and our anticipation of the future would be nothing more than perceptions of different slices of this space-time block. The very concept of destiny takes on a new, literal meaning. It's a profound and perhaps unsettling thought that our entire existence is a timeless, unchanging part of the universe. Just when you think things can't get any weirder, we dive into the realm of quantum mechanics, which adds another layer of strangeness to the puzzle of time. At the subatomic level, the familiar rules of cause and effect seem to break down. Particles can exist in multiple states at once, and some interpretations suggest they can even move backward and forward in time. Experiments like the delayed choice quantum eraser have produced results that are truly baffling. In these experiments, a measurement made in the present seems to retroactively influence an event that has already happened in the past. It's as if the future can reach back and change what has already occurred. This throws our entire notion of causality, the idea that a cause must always precede its effect, into question. At the quantum level, the arrow of time doesn't seem to point so clearly in one direction. It suggests a reality where past, present, and future might be entangled in ways we are only just beginning to comprehend. With all these conflicting and bizarre ideas, some physicists are now asking an even more radical question. What if time doesn't exist at all? At least not as a fundamental property of the universe. Perhaps time is not a core ingredient of reality, but rather an emergent phenomenon. In this view, time emerges from the relationships and changes between objects at a more fundamental level, much like temperature emerges from the motion of atoms. You can't point to a single atom and say it has a temperature, but when you have many atoms moving together, the collective property of temperature appears. Similarly, time might not exist at the most basic level of reality. It might be a consequence of quantum entanglement or other deep physical processes. If everything in the universe were to stop changing, if all motion and processes ceased, would time itself simply disappear? This idea suggests that our most basic experience of reality might be a clever illusion generated by the universe itself. So, where does that leave us? From Einstein's relative, flexible space-time to the static block universe, and from quantum mechanics' backwards causality to the idea that time might not even be real, our comfortable perception of a flowing river has been shattered. The time we experience, the one that gives our lives structure and meaning, our birthdays, our memories, our hopes for the future, might just be an illusion, a product of our human consciousness trying to make sense of a reality far grander and stranger than we can imagine. Perhaps there is no before and no after, only everything existing all at once, forever. What do you think? Is time real, or is it the ultimate illusion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of the cosmos, please give this video a like and subscribe for more mind-bending content. Thanks for watching.